Hi guys, I'm Sean from Staffordshire Wildlife Trust and welcome to our first Youth Ranger video. We've been kindly granted money from Tamworth Borough Council to create a Youth Ranger team that will be going outside and doing some practical conservation tasks on some of the local nature reserves here. So today we're at Hodge Lane Nature Reserve. We're going to take a walk around and our idea is to show you some of the activities we'll be able to do in the future, but also give you a chance to join an online forum so we can meet and greet beforehand and before we can go down and get on site and do some activities. So let's go and have a look around. So the Tamworth Youth Ranger project is going to be for 13 to 23 year olds and we're going to have regular meetings on the ground doing practical tasks like I said. So Hodge Lane was created in the 1970s. It was the first local nature reserve that brought up by Tamworth Borough Council and it's based on an old clay pit site. So it's really good having a wet woodland site that we're going to have a look at in a minute, and also has these fantastic meadow areas that the youth rangers will be involved with. This is a typical example of one of the tasks. We might be coming here to cut some turf off and laying down some wildflower seeds to create some great nectar sources for some of the local invertebrates, which will be really good. So here we're on the woodland edge of Hodge Lane, and you can see we've got a lovely bit of hazel that's used as a bit of a boundary for the site. As you can see, it's quite leggy and quite tall, so one of the tasks the Youth Rangers group will come out with bow saws and loppers to actually cut off some of this to make it a bit more stable. The material we actually take away, we're going to use actually some whittling. So with the hazel as well, we've actually got here got the little red flower of the hazel, which is often missed, and you can also see the greenish bud as well. That identifies it as hazel. So this area is known as the Hawthorn woodland, but obviously you can see it's got lots of Hawthorn standards here, which is a great wood for habitat. As you can see, there's not many other tree species within it. So one of the tasks for the youth rangers will be coming in, taking one or two of these out with bow saws and loppers, and letting more light get through to the canopy and get to the woodland floor. If you have a look at the woodland floor, you can see that ivy is dominant. So what we might do is come in, rake out and pull some of this up to hopefully get some more bluebells and natural woodland habitat regenerating in here. Youth rangers are going to be doing lots of practical tasks. And for example, we've got some woodland steps here. As you can see, soil is very clay and obviously very slippy. The steps have got one or two boards. They go up gradually, there's a certain gradient to them, but obviously we've got to make sure that water doesn't sit on the steps themselves. So this is a good example of tasks that the youth rangers will be up to. A bit of construction work, carpentry saws, nails, hammers, etc. and making sure they're all level and nice and safe. As we said at the beginning, Hodge Lane was formed in an old clay pit, so as you can see the clay soils here have helped collect these and form these natural pools of water, which are great habitats for the great crested newts. There could be some more ground flora here, so one of the youth ranger projects might be to plant some seeds for bluebells and wood anemones, etc. But you get a good overview of this great wetland woodland site here. So as part of the Youth Rangers project, what we want you guys to get involved with is actually helping us to manage the site and come up with your own ideas about how the site should be managed. So for example, here at the top end of the site, you can see there's no signage saying that you're on Hodge Lane Nature Reserve. So what we'd like to do is write a grant together with you guys and then maybe design the interpretation board to show visitors about the nature reserve and what wildlife features are here. So that's part of the Youth Rangers work as well, to get you guys involved and how you want us to manage the site and look after the sites.
So if you'd like to find out more about the Youth Ranger project within Tamworth, or you'd like to join the Youth Forum, please give me a shout. Sean Rimmer at Staffordshire Wildlife Trust, and my email is s.rimmer@staffs-wildlife.org.uk.